Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Friday. We have been challenged by Simi today. This is a ghost town of historical nature. And we're also chatting a bunch in the Twitch chat, so I'm going to be talking. So if you want to be chatting live, you should be here watching on Twitch. No time limit. Love it. Wow. Turismo Municipalidad de Adolfo de Alsina. This is, yeah, this town is bad. Just talk about the locations after I guess. Good, that's good. People just come and sit and like chat and stuff? That's deep. I wonder if it's because like these are people that used to live here and they're like living memories or something. Sun is in the north. Victor LaBianco is the photosphere taker. If the sun is in the north, you have an Hispanic name. I'm trying to think if there's been any like major wars in Hispanic countries in the South recently, or if this is like a natural disaster. Oh, there's like information posts, like they're keeping it this way. Really? What are we looking at here? Look at the trees. First off, those are cultivated trees because they were in rows. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Fatinix, it's all about, like, the streamer, ultimately. Whether you're going to watch. The game is sort of secondary. That's what I feel, although, to be honest, most people only watch my GeoGuessr streams. Hello! Venida de Mayo. That's not helpful, but it does tell it what it is, and now, psh, that. We'll see if there's, like, an entrance. No, okay, never mind. I'll try and click through, obviously, anyway, but it's very flat. I clicked into a photosphere by Nico Borgna. This is not ideal. Yeah, there's nowhere else from this photosphere, I don't think. Sarmiento. This one, the sun looks like it's in the south, which means you can't trust the photospheres. Municipalidad de Adolfo Alsina. Quake damage. Yeah, that could be. There's water here. It looks Spanish, not Portuguese. Right? Can we agree on that? Is that a privacy thing or bad camera thing? Cangallo. Yeah, I don't know, man. Trying to see if like I can recognize any of these words. That looks like Chile. There were Chilean earthquakes. Screw it. That's the best clue I've had so far. Is this word looks like Chile. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If he dies, he dies. That's probably not appropriate actually, given the thing. We're in Santiago and earthquake somethings. No, it was in Argentina. Via Epicuén. On this lake, which is what flooded, Laguna de Epicuén. One German streamer, mostly Minecraft, the guy that introduced you to GeoGuessr, and other than that, exclusively GeoGuessr streams. He streams auf Deutsch. Villa Epicuén was a popular tourist village with a peak of 1,500 inhabitants. The town was gradually flooded after an earthquake broke a nearby dam in 1985. It was entirely underwater for nearly 20 years before resurfacing. The town has one resident, Pavlo Novak, who moved back in 2009 and makes a living by catering to tourists who visit the ruins. Jawohl. Ich spreche Deutsch, aber mein Vokabeln ist klein. Ich verstehe meistens, wenn ich einmal zu mir sprechen. Aber coming up with... Thinking of the words is really tough. Like, coming up with words on my own is tough. But if I hear German spoken to me, I'm usually pretty okay. I do need to talk more German. You're not wrong. But unfortunately, I would lose then half my audience. So I got to stick with English. Maybe I'll do German streams in the future. But it's really tough for me to speak. My wife is still fluent, although she's speaking more at home. The Beaver Lumber Company. This looks like a Texan or an Oklahoman type of place. Yeah, let's just drive. Rob Sart Community Club. 1867 and 1967. So at least in 1967, people were here. This is an oil town. And almost guarantee this is an oil town. Well, it's paved. Quebec? Quebecois? Excuse me? No, that's not Quebec. That's Saskatchewan, I think. Between Shaunavon and Frontier on the Saskatchewan 18? I think that's the blue one. Let's move into Saskatchewan. It is. 13 and 18. There's the 13 and there's the 18. They meet in McCord. Theoretically, I could figure this out. What is this street name? Well, that's where the 13. That's where the 18 branches off the 13. But it doesn't. Right? Unless this is coincidentally, and it's not actually Saskatchewan. I'm remembering things incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure it's Saskatchewan. So theoretically, we would have been in McCord. That's a good guess. Whoever guessed there, that's definitely what it looked like. No, I was completely off. Oh, 13 and 18 meet again. That's sneaky AF. They meet in Robsart. Ich bin verrückt. Cattlehead. Canada has the best road signs of all countries. I don't know. It's all right. Is it really the set for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? They're pretty good. I mean, they're not bad. This isn't entirely abandoned, but it has that vibe. Simmy, help! What's going on? Time is money. Just probably not, but it could be. Robsart was established in 1910 by the Canadian Pacific Highway. At its peak in the 20s, the town had 350 inhabitants and over 50 businesses. After the Great Depression, the fortunes reversed and the population declined, falling to 10 in 2011. What is it like to be those last 10 people in a town? You know? Pierre de Maiano Airoldi has taken this photosphere. That's a very Italian name. Doesn't mean this is an Italian photosphere. It kind of looks Greek, if I'm going to be honest with you. But it could be Italian. Architecture is kind of just Mediterranean. This was firebombed. Or at least there was a fire. Whether it was firebombed, I don't know. But there was definitely fire damage in this. I would believe that this could be like a World War era town that was just destroyed. I'm going to go Italian. I could use some Italian. I think I want Italian. No, I want Mexican for sure. I want some tacos. It was in Sicily. It doesn't even have a name anymore. Like, there's no name. It's just in Sicily somewhere. Campak Railway, not highway. That makes more sense. There's a lot of places in the Midwest, American Midwest, that do the street names on bridges too. The war? There's a bit of a war going on. I don't know if you knew this. It was so great they called it number 2. But I'm pretty sure that part of the war footing in Italy was in this. But that's not necessarily saying what this is the case, right? Simia has to tell us what it was. For all I know, it's a mob hit. I mean, like, if you look at Sicily, there are so many different influences on here. There's the Italian, obviously, the Sicilian, which is so ingrained now. A lot of Muslim influence. The Knights had a base on Sicily for a long time. It's strategically important. Essentially, if you control Sicily, you control the Mediterranean, because you can easily... Between Tunisia and Sicily, like when the... what was the tribe before Tunisia? It was Tunisia. The Fatimids, were they on this side? They could, whoever it was, they controlled both sides, and it was basically like nobody's coming through unless they want you to come through. It's crazy. Poggiariello was an ancient village which was, along with many nearby villages, destroyed by the 1968 Belice Valley earthquake. Oh, it's an earthquake. The old town was not rebuilt, and instead the government built a new town nearby, complete with works of famous artists. However, the new town didn't fit the Sicilian lifestyle due to its car-oriented planning, and residents began to leave. Nowadays, many older people still wish they could return to the old village. Carthage, yeah, that's way before I was thinking. But you're right, that the whole Carthaginian power was over here too. So what did they build? They probably built Ghibellina Vecchia? Something? No. I don't know, they built some new town. Celaparuta, maybe? That looks like it's a big car-oriented place. It's nice graffiti. It's talented work. Garage, Mace, 24U open. Super. Thanks for asking. This looks very European. A lot of graffiti. We're back in Sweden. Maybe. No. White, not Sweden. The Dutch. Hello. Poggiariello Nuovo. You can actually buy houses in Sicily for 5,000. Really? Why? Like, why is it so cheap? Like, just taking 2 years off of life and going to live in Romania because their internet is so goddamn amazing. I don't understand how Romanians have the best internet in all of Europe, but they do, and I would love to just be a full-time streamer and live in Romania. Problem is, I don't speak the language. I don't speak any of the languages around there. N451. Okay. Can we get a better road? It's the ring road around Kalo, not Hollow. That's funny. N451 Kildrecht. There's a ring road around something. Here we go. We're not in the Netherlands. Excuse me? You sneaky devils. We're in Belgium. Near the Netherlands. I don't want to zoom in that far. Prosperpolda. 4 what? 51. 451. There's 455. 456. 458. 449. Don't fail me now. Dutch 451. Nieuwe namen? It's the new name. It's Kildrecht. Hoosterstraat. Oh, we crossed over. We crossed the border. I think we were in this... in here, because the name doesn't carry. So we started over here. No, we didn't. We were on the other side. Just kidding. Engelstenweg. What? What? Am I having a stroke? Dole is first mentioned in 1267 and includes a mansion associated with the painter Peter Paul Rubens. Oh. In the 2000s, the nearby Antwerp port announced plans for construction of a new container port on the site of Dole and started buying out property. Most residents took the offer and left, but some stayed and refused to go, fighting the plans. The abandoned houses became a popular spot for street artists as well as tourists. The fate of the village remains unknown. There's a power plant right near it. Final round. That is Cyrillic. Okay, it's a photosphere. It's a traditional factory of some sort. Inaru Shuteya. Nogo? That one's too tough to see. It looks like in Odnogo? Udnogo? What's a factory of some sort? You think it's by the Chernobyl disaster? It's the only thing that I know that happened in the Cyrillic country for sure. Yeah, you better get on it. Better get on it, Adam. About to start the AE after this one. It's in Ukraine. I mean, I don't know. This could be in Russia proper. It doesn't look like Ukraine. I mean, that's a lot of mountains. I mean, there's a lot of mountains in Ukraine, but it doesn't look like that. Whatever. It's not Chernobyl. It's in Georgia. What? Oh, no, it's not. What is that? Oh, it is. It's in disputed Georgia. I saw the border. I got confused. What's with the Cyrillic, man? So is this part of the Georgian affront? The whole Russia trying to take over Georgia thing? Pripyat. That's not a bad guess either. I know there's no mountains like that in Chernobyl. I just went with it. Coal mining town of Akarmara. Nowadays part of the town of Tikvarcheli. The town was depopulated during the Azkaban Wars. Abkhazanian Wars of 1993 to 95. The residents never returned. Tikvarcheli. Georgian is so hard for me to pronounce. Fell from 21,000 residents in 89 to 5,000 in 2015. Interesting. Well, there you go. Those are your ghost towns for today. Thankfully provided by Simi with annotation as well, who is able to provide it live because he's watching on Twitch, which you should be doing as well, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Today we've already gone 4 hours and we're still going, so you never know how long a stream could be. 3 to 5 hours, who knows? But that is the idea, of course, at twitch.tv/PurpleFrogPlays. If you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. There is more to come. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are all set. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. And until next time, cheers.